Good evening, everyone. T-Speaker222 XRP Future Millionaire with the side bet on XLM and Future Digibyte. Oh, gee, sorry guys, I've been very busy. But it's my duty, and I'm very dedicated. So I like to come back and update you guys, keep you informed. And I made an upgrade to my audio, so hopefully, and let me know in the comments. Let's take a moment real quick before I explain this to like, subscribe if you're new to the audience, take a look in my video description, and follow my YouTube. We're approaching my Twitter. We're approaching 200 followers. It's day 5 of the Twitter. And also, if you want to see my second YouTube channel, Swing Traders Anonymous, that link is also in the description. But what I was saying is I've made a update to my audio, so hopefully it sounds better. It's going to be weird because I got to try to play the music and everything through a Bluetooth device. But hopefully it works better and you guys can hear me clear and we won't have these little issues. Because I have no problem producing the way I do because it's on the fly. It's the way I like to do it. But if this helps with sound quality, I'll only know after this recording, and I don't care. I'm releasing it whether it sounds good or bad. So, with that being said, I hate to say, like I was saying it earlier, that was a fake out, but we drew it exactly what I was saying. And I think if this holds true, we would have to come down to $1. I didn't say anything wrong. And I said your top end potential could be $1.20. Exactly what I said. And I said, but $1.18 is what you should be aware of, because that, and I'll show you again, that 3-point line is coming across, and we got 3 points of contact in the daily. So we're on a descending track. We had the 3 points up there when we were at the high for this run. And now it came over it, but immediately on 2 dailies in a row, closed under it, which tells us, I think we have to go to $1, and then we're going to push up to $1.35. And then everybody's going to think we're on a bull run again, and it's just going to be the last set of the trap. And when we get to $1.35, or if it blows off the top to $1.40, wherever it decides it'll go, it'll create that M in the formation. That's what I think is going on here. And that'll allow Doge to make it run up to 44-45 cents. And it was the only thing that makes sense with those being inverted while everything else is going the opposite way for the most part. Quant is going a little bit different. There's a few of the other ones that have a slightly different pattern, like AGI. There's a couple of them. So that, to me, still makes sense to me. I think we're going to $1. Or possibly we could still hold this neckline, but that would be a far down in the middle. But I could also totally see if we did one of these, but that would be more far-fetched at 90 cents. But you could totally see how it would make a bigger M. But I think $1 is a safe bet. But yeah, I put that line down there at 93 cents for a reason. There's a possibility it could go through there, and it needed some help structurally to get there. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We found that help structurally when we got that fake out. What I tell you with Doge, to me, it doesn't seem like it's ready yet. It seemed like there was no reason for that push-up. And look how quick that came down, ladies and gentlemen. I don't claim to be the smartest man in the world. I just claim to be the best person on the charts you've ever seen. Big difference. I don't believe there's anybody who can do what I do on the charts. And if that makes me naive, too damn bad. If you don't think you're the best, well, you can't blame, you're not going to be as good as I am if you think someone's better than you. The whole reason I got this good is because I didn't trust anybody else. Point blank, period, no bones about it. So when you get to that level, you decide to learn everything and anything and everything to get to it, to where no matter what somebody else says, it took a long time to not FOMO and not to overreact and do other things. So, but that's what Doge looks like. So, but we're dealing with XRP right now, so that's XRP chart. But now, as more customary, you'll see pretty much in every update. Now we're going to go to the XLM chart and then the DGB chart. XLM, we had the bottom at 32 cents, which we bounced beautifully off of, by the way. And I didn't talk about it a lot earlier, but we bounced absolutely spectacularly off of this line. Exactly like I said we were going to when we were at 40 cents. I said when we broke out of the wedge, we had to come, or the descending wedge that we were in, that triangle, you can call it, that we'd have to touch down at 32 cents. But I have an overwhelming fear that we might have to go back to 28 cents, as I've said before. And that's, what is it? Depends where we come in at it. But we had that apex buy circled right in the range where it was at, as you can see, as always. And I said if we get right there, buy it. Well, we got there sooner, and anybody who bought it had a nice little run right there. Now the question is are we going to double bottom, or are we going to come down here where I have this line And then we're going to have to come down there. I might as well draw it in now because now it's relevant. I don't like to put things out unless it becomes relevant in a pattern. And now you'll see, like with XRP, it just stays. So, you see how we fell into this new pattern. So now if we fall below that, we're coming to 28.2. That's how close this is right now. Are we going to double bottom on everything? If we double bottom, Doge would be at 28.6 roughly. And like I was explaining to somebody else, XRP technically did not double bottom on that fake up. As I was talking to David on the phone. Fine, gentlemen. If you guys are interested in one-on-one consultations, obviously, that is an option. You can send a message at strutregali@gmail.com. I'm not going to give you a price. You have to do that yourself and make it fair. I've had anywhere and everywhere that you can think of. And I've had up to an hour and a half and as little as 5-10 minutes. So if it's something you need, one-on-one tutoring, you need to sit down with somebody over the phone, go over your portfolio and go over the proper, buy-in channels if you want, I'm here for you. All you got to do is send me a message at strutregali@gmail.com, and that's in my link description on the video, and I'll be more than willing to help you out. So obviously I'm busy, and if you can help me while I help you, what more can I ever ask? The world goes round. So XRP, what I was saying, we never technically hit a double bottom. And the technical double bottom here, no matter what anybody says, is $1.5242. It only came down to 106.3 or 106.4, which led me to believe that was a fake out, which is exactly what got confirmed. And now we're working on this last step to come back down. But if that's in fact true, I don't believe 105 is going to hold 105.6. Otherwise, we would have just come back down to it before the fake bounce, which means we're going to at least $1. That's just my opinion. Now, since I showed you XLM, so the most logical thing for XLM, if we don't hold this level, I don't know, we would have to come back down to the 32 cents, obviously, which leads me to believe nothing's holding the level they're at. Unless it comes up to a cup and handle, which is up here, but that's something that was created very quickly, so it very well could go up there, but I think we'd have to have a bounce. And if we go down to 28 cents, 36 cents might be the logical target off of a bounce. So what I mean is if we come down here, 28 cents, does that mean that the logical bounce would be up here somewhere? Possibly. Because we're going to have a relief bounce before we have the eventual crash. I told you it's going to be a series of crashes and quick hitters to the top side as long as you do it the right way. And now I'm going to end it on DGB. My baby DGB. But if you guys were just listening, you would already know. We had a bounce off of potentially 6 cents, which that's where it hit off the first time. Or not 6 cents. We said 5.8. But the apex would have been like 5.5, but more comfortable at 5.1. But you could have started buying it anywhere from 6 cents and down. It bounced off from that point. Got into the channel. It could not break the channel. It bounced back up into the channel, as you can see. Didn't break the channel, but it came right back through the channel. Now it's down here. We're not even down at the double bottom, which is technical double bottom would be about 5.883 roughly. So, which leads me to believe the least amount we have to come down if we don't hold this, which I don't see any reason why we would. Come down to 5.8. Now we might get down to my 5.6, 5.5 area. Or maybe even the technical target, which is either one of those, but the comfortable one would be 5.2, where I think we could get a healthy bounce back to the top of this channel. So you go from 5.1 to 6.1 and get rejected outright, and that's when the crash would start. So T-Speaker 222 XRP Future Millionaire with the sidebound on XLM and Future Digibet OG. Make sure to take a look in that description in the link. My Swing Traders Anonymous YouTube page is in there. We're over 330 subscribers already. You can donate to the channel or join Tom's Army. I know I'm earning it, and I would love to have you part of Tom's Army. Also, join the Twitter. We're almost up to 200 followers. That's very important. Every single update goes up there ASAP after it uploads on YouTube. And last but not least, when you're watching this market, pay attention. And also, if you dislike what you're watching and you in some way I've offended you, if I've made you upset or angry, or somehow I hacked into your account and spent your portfolio for you, which is impossible for me, or I just have done something to anger you in some way, hit that dislike button so I know and you can show the world that you hate Tom's Army. And I'll leave you with, I'm not a financial advisor. Should you take my advice? Nope. But if you do, based on what the charts are saying or what I'm showing you, and if it makes sense, by all means, you're a grown man and woman, make an educated and informed decision, because at the end of the day, what do we really have besides our educated and informed decision?